And your name is?
Todd.
Oh, Todd. So he laid his bike down and went to go try and help other people who were there. And one of his teammates, I understand, was in the pack behind him. At the beginning, you think you're never going to get over it. And you keep thinking that the phone call that's going to come is going to be him. The knock at the door is going to be him. You get senses that make you think of him.
Welcome to another amazing Story Trek story. For this story, we're going way back to season 1, where the dot hit in Oregon, and it is the first time that I had ever been to the Oregon coast. I was amazed by its beauty, and I never loved my name, but I think it was my name that got me in a door. Hi there, we're looking for somebody who will be on television for about 2 minutes for us. Any takers? You're pointing that way, you're saying, oh my goodness. What about you?
Oh, no, not really.
No, nobody wants to be on TV?
Neither don't know the area.
Well, neither do we. And that's what makes it perfect. That's why we've got a map. All we need somebody to do is close their eyes and point at a spot on this map, and that's where we need to go.
Oh, okay.
Can you do that for us?
I could do that.
Okay. How do we know if your eyes are closed? You got your sunglasses on.
I could go.
All right, that'd be great. Okay, go for it. Close your eyes, point, I'll move the map around.
Tell me when.
Whenever you want. Okay. Looks like you have hit right here. We don't know where that is, but we're gonna go find that place.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna knock on doors, and the first person who agrees to be on TV, we do a story about them for our show.
Oh, cool.
Gonna use the turtle knocker. I feel like I'm tearing the house down.
Hello.
Hi there, how are you?
Oh, we're doing great. That's our greeter.
This is one of their new shows.
Well, I wish them the very best with it.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. And your name is?
Todd.
Oh, Todd.
Yes.
That's a good name. My name's Pam.
Once she heard my name, for some reason, she warmed up to the idea of doing an interview.
So what brings you to Newport, Oregon?
Newport, Oregon. My parents built this house that we're in front of. And, about 11 years ago, my mother was getting ready to cross over. So I came up in my husband's encouragement, and I took care of her while she crossed over. And at the same time, my father was getting ready to cross over. So when Daddy got along in his process, my husband then quit his job there in Monrovia, California, and we sold everything we had down there, and we moved up here, and Bobby took care of my dad and me until Daddy crossed over. So that's how we ended up here. We were going to retire here, just it wasn't on our schedule.
And did you love it?
We loved it from the get-go. It's a great community. It's nice and small. Everybody knows everybody. Everyone has a smile. You wave at people you've never seen before, and they smile and wave back. And it was that kind of atmosphere we really were looking for.
And for Pam, family is the most important thing.
I'm fortunate because with Bobby's family and mine combining, I have his sister Tammy, who's his blood, but I have Renee, Rhonda, and Eric that Bob brought to this union. And when they're all here and the grandchildren are all here, we have like 16 people all sleeping here, and the house is filled with laughter. So family is so important, and you got to make the best of it. You got to love it. And the differences are all right. We grow from those.
I eventually found out why she said I had a good name, because I share it with her oldest son, Todd.
He was a lifeguard out at Puddingstone Lake there in Pomona. And what else did he do? He went to school. He was on the swim team at Citrus College, which was interesting because he also was a bodybuilder. In fact, his first bodybuilding contest that he went to in '86, he won at Mr. LA. So you go from being bulked up and on this diet where you're measuring your chicken and your whatever to dropping all the muscle so that he could be in the water and be part of the water polo team. The house was always filled with kids coming in and, he had great communication skills.
Unfortunately, something tragic happened to Todd during a motorcycle race.
They were having sandstorms out there. He was supposed to go onto the field around 8:30 or 9:30, I believe, in the morning, and I had to keep calling it off. So finally, somewhere around 1:30, they got it clear, and they sent them out. And as they were coming around the last turn to come into the finish, it was like, the guy said it was like they put brown paper bags over everybody's head. And you couldn't see, and Todd was in the front pack. So you're supposed to lay your bike down. So he laid his bike down and went to go try and help other people who were there. And one of his teammates, I understand, was in the pack behind him and decided to go through the sandstorm and hit Todd, went right up the center of Todd's back. Now, the sad thing that was also there is they told me at the hospital if he had come in 2 months earlier, their trauma center would still been operating. But because of the misuse of hospitals, people just coming in, and they had to close their trauma center down. They said they might have been able to save him otherwise, but that's all in timing. And I miss him every day.
What is it that you miss about him?
His smile. Him telling me, "Oh, Mom, just chill." The laughter. We had differences of opinion, but it was never... You have that when you're a parent and a child. They're growing, they're asking questions. Yes, I agree. No, I don't agree. But I miss his hugs and I miss his kisses on the top of the head.
Where do you find the positives in what happened?
I want to say there's no choice. You can either go down the sad road, and then no one wants to be around you, and you don't want to be around anybody. Or you can pick the positive road and say, okay, I was given a gift for this many years. Be grateful for it.
So why are you willing to tell us about that story?
Because I know I'm not the only parent that's lost a child. I know how deeply it hurts. It's 20 years and it still hurts lots. There are those few, at the beginning you think you're never gonna get over it, and you keep thinking that the phone call that's going to come is going to be him. The knock at the door is going to be him. You get senses that make you think of him or her. You're out in public and you hear someone say, "Hey, Mom," and the voice, tone is just like your son or daughter, and you turn. And it just seems like you're never going to get through that. And this downward spiral starts to take an upward, and you think of him in a different way, and you start remembering. And then the moments when you break down and cry for no reason out in the middle someplace become less and less. But it never really goes away.
You're given a gift for so many years, and you need to be grateful for that gift. I've seen over and over on so many different stories that gratitude determines happiness. And family means everything. And I took my family back there because I thought it was so beautiful. I wanted them to see it. So a few years later, we took our family back there to the Oregon coast for a family vacation. If you like this story, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel so we can continue to grow this channel, and hit the bell so that you'll be notified when the next random story pops up.